Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745 here with my continuing playthrough of, yes, you guessed it, Hearts of Iron 3. And yeah, you also guessed Black Ice, I'm sure, and yes, you guessed correctly in Germany. Okay. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Love to see you around more often, and do me a big favor. Just hit that like button. Just push that like button. I'm going to talk about other things until you push that like button here. Do any of you like old movies? Love to hear if anybody, old movies like before 1940. And, really know those things. Just curious, as I do. Have you pushed that like button yet? Well, okay. Sort of along that topic of things. Viewership has dropped in at least half for this series from when we were fighting Russia. And what I wonder is, and this isn't where I'm not quitting and I'm not upset, nothing like that. But I don't know how much more I'm going to keep up this series. I know I talked that I wanted to, and I would like to, finish defeating Britain at least. But there's no point in doing that if it's only 10 people watching. And only at best about 10% of the people that click on this actually get through the whole video. So, yeah, I don't know how much longer because the challenges, because we have landed in Java, we're invaded in South Africa. We still have challenges in that how much can we supply and fight effectively in certain fronts, but we know sort of the outcome of what this game is going to be, I think, at this point. Now, so if you want me to continue, I would be happy to. I love playing the game. I love just fiddling around with units and also just talking to you about things that I'm doing. Have you pushed that like button yet? No? Okay, I'll give you a few more minutes. So, I love to finish this, but I'm also looking at two other things that I want to do. One is a multiplayer game. I know I talked to it, still have the people offering to play. I've worked out some technical things on my end. And so that will be coming. And I really want to play a Japanese-based naval game on Black Ice Hearts of Iron 3. Yes, I know I'm doing it in Hearts of Iron 4 Black Ice, but I want to do it in Hearts of Iron 3. Very difficult thing. But for both of those, I sort of kind of want to wait until the new version of Black Ice is out. Now, I haven't poked them privately. It does, enough people, well, when are you going to get done? Yeah, I know, and they don't know, and they don't want to say, yeah, it's going to be 2 weeks, and then in 3 weeks. Well, why haven't you got it done yet? And because life interrupts, and plus just figuring things out. So I don't really know their planned schedule. Meaning if it's going to be more than a month, I don't think I'm going to wait that long. But if it's going to be a week or two, no, I'm still going to, because even if it's like out in, say, 2 weeks from now, it's still going to take a week or more to get the sub mods, if you're going to play for the multiplayer, done, or any sort of hot fix out that people identify. And so it's like if it's going to be a month, that's probably going to be 6-8 weeks before almost realistically before I would get to playing it. If it's going to be a week or two, it's still going to be 2 or 3 weeks. So this isn't going anywhere right now, but I just don't know how much further. Oh yeah, have you? Oh good, thanks for hitting that like button. I do appreciate that. So now I guess we can get to playing this episode as we are invading South Africa. Oh, let's speed this up a little bit more. And are we landed here? No. Yes, we control the Mediterranean and the Baltic. We're under attack up there. And we've won a battle here. The passage, good thing we have Graf Zeppelin and the Tirpitz escorting Okay, looks like we're pushing through those. Okay, Paraguay wants to be a little bit more friendly towards us. No transatlantic trade. We could by now, but just don't see the need for it. Do we have our air power operating down here? Just saw that air power. Yep, okay. And good, we've gotten, I think, no. Guess we just still got a lot of units trying to get out. Alright, now I've moved. Okay, nah, a lot of them. They're going. Sending out our African units. Now that we've had some time passed, how is our revolt risk in India doing? Okay. That's sort of okay. Enough to keep the supplies flowing, basically. That's good. Okay, Indian Army recruitment. Yes, very good. And we're going to just let that go. But that allows us not really to build Indian Army units, but to click this and get some units. 50-50 chance. And I think that's on the map. Where is that? For India, India garrison. Okay, so it's not that good of a unit. Oh, where do we have an IC? Okay, well, right. Well, we'll move the garrison up to here as it sort of recruits up to strength. We've lost a province. You attack up into there, keep them from doing much damage. Pack included Venice has accepted into the Allies. Okay. So that means they're likely to be at war with us soon. Major victory, okay. Algiers, not sure one of these was a major victory here, but how are we doing here? You guys move into there. You guys are moving into there. Oh, I never did get those air units sent down. Too short ranged. Okay, medium bombers. We'll send them down to this airbase. And light bombers, that's good. Not too. They're small air bases, so not too big a stacks, but enough to be somewhat effective. Our supplies are being hit. Okay, now we have some more units here. No, you stay. You get on board ship. Oh. And you get on board ship, that's why they're staying. Yeah, because we are low in the supply area. these guys are still sort of, not sort of, but are moving around there, so they should be okay. Maybe from here? Diego Garcia. Rebase. And did we get there? Yes, we got here. Oh, got enemy out here in the water. Well, you aggressively fight for our airspace. Well, if you can get there before the British, great. We are supplying in here, yes, good. Well, let's patrol this. I know we got the passenger ships, but... yeah, let's go back to this, okay. Oh, they're fighting a full Indian division. I thought that was just an HQ. Okay. You stop. You come up to here. You keep coming just to there though, so you can counterattack. So we still have some challenges because we don't want to. Oh, yeah, don't want to move. Ah, cool. 2 submarine flotillas down here. Very good. And a French submarine flotilla. Yes, we can obviously flood the zone with really good armor units, but we have a supply problem if we do that. Okay, definitely nothing faster than, or earlier than, or later, I don't know, nothing with more than a 44 date on it. Oh, we can do armored car designs. Get those Pumas. Okay, and no, nothing we want to do right now. I was suggested to puppet South Africa, and that may be a good idea, but first I want to build some radar stations. We are building some here in Durban, but I want to down here in Cape Town to better sort of control and limit movement around the Cape. More radar stations, the better we're going to spot. Enemy movement. Oh, come on, no. Now we need more regular production of supplies. Not hugely more, just more. Okay, well, these guys can move into there. They can come down this way. And these guys can push into here. Some transports, it looks like. Okay, well, we can remove the allied objective from there since we have that. Uh-oh. Okay, well. And medium velocity tank gun. Well, very good. Which we want to stop that. No, we want to keep that. It's this one. Yeah, I'll get that one right, gamer. Okay, and we allow us our anti-tank upgrade here. These go really fast, so we'll just blast through that one. Well, at least we took out a destroyer here. Fair amount of destroyers were killed on several sides by subs, but mostly that was from surprise. Like the subs or the destroyers didn't know the subs were there, and then it was like, boom, shoot them, you know, from surprise and get them. Rarely did it happen once like the subs were hunting them, or once the subs were being hunted by the destroyers. That was a rare thing. Okay, you're up. Battling the South African Air Force, good. Keep them bombers from going after us. And let's look. Okay, so we've got here. They're going there, so these guys, well, they're going into the desert, so they can go into these hills. And they're up here already, so yeah, instead of going after that armored division, that wouldn't be too smart, would it? You see, now with an armored division on armored division, that's sort of like, alright. Ah, okay, these guys made it here finally. Push into there. They're coming back across the river. Okay, this has what, uranium. Do I have any uranium effects? No. Got tungsten, gold, and chromite. Chrome. And aluminum, but no uranium, which, not that we're going to overly benefit from, but still would help with nuclear power or nuclear bomb research and whatnot. Okay, well, you rugga keep moving forward. Yeah, sure. Oh, radar station got here, good. Okay, well. Okay, I'll deploy those tropical island garrisons in between episodes, I think. You can clean up this now to here, to there, back up to there. Well, since they're here, I could bomb that. They're doing alright defending. Now, okay, we built, I think, through most of our expanded oil wells. But for now, I'm fine with this situation. Not saying I'm going to be fine forever with it, but we seem to have enough fuel. That's the important thing, unlike Hearts of Iron 4. Is where you use oil to produce things. No, oil just converts to fuel, as it sort of should. Oh, good. The Sunda Straits, that's, yes, out in Indonesia. Okay, now you come back into rebase into there. Yeah, that's a good thing. Tirpitz got scraped up a little bit. How big is our air base here? Big-ish, but we could do better. Because I do have a lot of naval air operating around here going after the subs that have been plaguing me, but do I have? Yes. Okay, all naval bombers and a long-range fighter escort. We're going to bring you down here to go after shipping more so than subs. That'll be good. Okay. Order placed for Hungary. Sure, we'll do that. German intelligence reports Cairo conference. Again, another one of these that should have a check for control of Cairo. Intelligence reports, because, well, I don't know. You can still have a conference. Chiang Kai-shek, generally, is also attended by Chiang Kai-shek, Japanese. Okay. Rebuild undersea boat flotilla 30, sure. Free-willing Panzer Grenadier Division Host vessel. Okay. It was used for anti-partisan duties until being sent to the Eastern Front. Later, it fought in Hungary and Czechoslovakia, where it was eventually destroyed. It was named after the SA Sturmabteilung Hero Horst vessel, a German Nazi known for being the author of the lyrics of the song Die Fan Hutch, the horse vessel lid. I think that's the flag high, I'm guessing. I think fan is flag, the die and hutch, I don't know, is high. Just guessing, but maybe it means something entirely different. Glorified as a martyr in the early years of the Nazi Party. Okay. We've talked a lot about the SA during this series because, I guess because Panzeroo added SA units and I then expanded upon them with Third Reich events. Now, we've also talked a bit about, what is it, Shepman, I think, is the, after Victor Luntz dies in an automobile accident. He replaces, of course, Ernst Röhm once Röhm is killed as head of the SA. He dies. Shepman or whoever, if I'm... Oh, maybe it's somebody else. Sorry. And really tries to revitalize the SA and its role in Germany. And does a fairly good job at that. But the SS, the Waffen-SS in particular, is going through lots and lots of manpower on the Eastern Front. They're taking lots of casualties, partially from their combat style, partially from they're just put to, as a fire brigade, put to sectors where they're needed a lot, so they're moved around. So, I'm not sure whether it's Himmler, but somebody in the SA or SS hierarchy decides, well, hey, if we name division after Horst Wessel and try to recruit SA men into it, we'll get ideologically good guys to come in, good Nazis to come in and fight in this unit. The reason I'm not sure whether it was Himmler that wanted to do this, because Himmler liked esoteric. Kurz von Berlichen, who the hell is he? He's some German hero knight in the past, yeah. But I am sure that most Germans just didn't know who he was. I mean, most Germans knew who Bismarck was. There's no Bismarck SS division or something. He was going for these rare and hardly heard of names. That's where his focus would be. But, so they came up with this. But very, very, very few SA, because the SA still hates the SS. It goes to the even back when the SS was part of the SA, because those SS guys think they're better than us kind of thing. Goes back to that, and it really sort of gets locked down during the Night of the Long Knives when the SS is used to kill off a bunch of SA guys. So they never liked. So that's a recruiting failure, and it ends up being mostly Volksdeutsch from places like Hungary and others. As it says here, yes, first motorized, including mainly Hungarian Volksdeutsch. So, yeah, we want this, but that's sort of the story of this division. Attacks by USAF on our U.S. United States Army Air Forces is what it stands for, on our airboat or U-boat industries. Okay, Leningrad. Yeah, how are they getting? That's just sort of a random pick a port kind of city. And okay, created Panzer Corps, rename Panzer Corps. Yeah, okay, we'll take that. Okay, most interesting discovery. We have uncovered something of extreme importance. Mein Führer, after downing an Allied transport plane, we recovered the remains of one passenger. Amongst his possessions is a number of coded documents we are in the process of analyzing. Hopefully this will reveal. Probably this is Operation Mincemeat, but we'll see. The analysis says Calais. Wonder if that's disinformation or where they'll be coming. Okay, where they do come is a bit random. Okay, the 245th Division is formed in Rotan in France, September 43. Yes, we'll take that. So let's come down here. Where are we? Okay, here we are. Okay, good, nice. Not sure whether this is my failure or just not all the files. That's why you don't see the division symbol there. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt anything. No, he's Luftwaffe. There we go. Okay, we probably should do some sort of hierarchy for these guys. Nah, it's actually a fairly decent unit. It's still sort of recruiting up. Okay. Just checking to see, because I don't know that I want to keep a fortress division sitting behind the coastal front. Well, it did say Calais, so what do we have up there? Not much. So we're going to shift while we can to Calais. Be ready to deal with that. We've got A lot of mobile divisions here. Okay, we have nice for a good headquarters. All right, heavy any tank. Might want to improve the vehicle quality instead of light vehicles. Okay, those are all good. And these guys down here, Den Huber. Oh, damn, we lost Den Huber from whatever other division. Let's see, do we have an SS Panzer leader type? Probably not too many. As I talked about before, in the army, they don't like old divisions, which generally would be the better divisions because they're experienced. There we go. And they would be the better choice for reinforcing as opposed to creating new divisions. So they get just a trickle of replacements for lost units. Is this one? No. How is this a position? Well, we're going to stop that because I don't want you shattering. Move up to there. Yeah, join this attack. There we go. Western Channel, yeah, we're moving some supply lines through the channel. Okay, amphibious unit training, that's very good. Our Marines and Naval Infantry are improving. I think that's down here. Yeah, we'll let it go. We got plenty of leadership. Medium search radar has advanced. I think that is here. Okay, we could do some large. Well, let's do advanced gyroscopic sight. Okay, payment received, very good. Money's very useful. Payment received, even more money. German intelligence reports the Tehran conference, Eureka. Soviet embassy. Now this, you know, you can go, what should we check to see who controls Tehran if there's a Tehran conference? That may be a bit much, but should have to make sure that the Soviet Union is still in the war and or exists. Rebuild the 12th, yes, we'll take that. I get both the idea of historical immersion, you know, information, and that's good. And I also get that we are trying to add in clues about upcoming operations. That's also really good. I'm all for that, but what does sort of break immersion is if you have stuff based on the idea that the Soviets are still in the war, and they are not. Okay, let's see if we can send these bombers to bomb here. There she is. Good, the armor division is shattering itself. Once it shatters itself, we'll counterattack. Yep, we are building to expand the port down here in Durban and for getting more supplies, but still not there yet. Okay, I bet we'd only need one to take this. Yes, I'm doing it without any escort, and that may be a big mistake. But on that, we're going to end the episode. I want to thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking the videos. I know you did that at the beginning of the episode. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and post questions, comments, suggestions, corrections, criticisms, what you, I don't know, want to see do happen. Love hearing from you. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.